In 1861, a young farmer from Ohio named James Whitfield enlisted in the Union Army, driven by patriotism and the belief in abolishing slavery. Like many, he saw the war as a noble cause. Recruitment posters promised glory, but the reality would be far grimmer. Over 2 million men joined the Union Army, with most being volunteers like James, unaware of the horrors ahead. His farewell to his family, captured in this moment, symbolizes the innocence lost to war. James's regiment marched for weeks, covering 20 miles a day under scorching sun. Soldiers carried 50-pound packs, with inadequate shoes causing blisters. Disease spread rapidly. Dysentery killed more men than bullets early in the war. The romanticized vision of war faded as James witnessed exhaustion and despair. By 1862, over 30% of Union recruits would desert, a testament to the unbearable conditions. At the Battle of Shiloh in April 1862, James faced his first combat. The chaos was unimaginable. Cannon fire tore through ranks, and screams drowned orders. Over 23,000 men fell in 2 days. James later wrote, "The ground was slick with blood." This battle marked a turning point, proving the war would not end quickly. The Union's eventual victory came at a horrific cost. In camp, James wrote to his sister, "Do not fret for me, though death lingers nearby." Letters like his, over 3 million were sent by Union soldiers, revealed the emotional toll. Many contained locks of hair or sketches. James hid his fear, describing camaraderie and sunsets, but his trembling handwriting betrayed the truth. These letters became lifelines for families starved for news. The winter of 1863 was brutal. Temperatures plunged below zero and supplies ran low. James's regiment endured frostbite and scurvy. Over 15% of Union deaths were from disease, exacerbated by poor sanitation. Soldiers burned fence rails for warmth, their breath visible in the frigid air. James's letters grew shorter, focusing on mundane details to spare his family the grim reality. During a prisoner exchange, James shared his last biscuit with a starving Confederate boy, no older than 16. Such moments of kindness were rare, but documented in diaries. Both sides suffered equally from hunger. James wrote, "He thanked me in a voice like my brother's." This act defied the war's dehumanization, showing shared suffering beneath uniforms. On July 2, 1863, James's regiment charged at Gettysburg's wheat field, a slaughterhouse. Amid Confederate fire, he was hit twice in the chest. The battle claimed 51,000 casualties in 3 days. As he fell, James glimpsed the Union flag still waving, a symbol of fading hope. His sacrifice mirrored thousands that day, turning the tide of the war. Dragged to a field hospital, James knew his fate. He pressed a locket into his friend's hand. "Give this to Sarah." His final words, "Tell her I tried," echoed sentiments in countless soldiers' last moments. Over 620,000 died in the war, half unidentified. James's quiet plea humanized the staggering statistics. A personal loss amid national tragedy. Weeks later, a uniformed officer delivered the news to James's family. His sister collapsed, clutching his unopened last letter. Over 300,000 Union households received such visits. The Whitfields' grief mirrored a nation's. Every empty bed represented a life cut short. James's mother kept his childhood room untouched, a shrine to what might have been. Years later, James's sister wore his locket daily, engraved with 1861 to 1863. She joined the Women's Relief Corps, tending veterans' graves. The Civil War's dead were honored through such acts, ensuring their sacrifice wasn't forgotten. James's story, like millions of others, reminds us that behind every name on a monument lies a life, a family, and unfinished dreams.